Anglers Extra.
Dace Kime, the catch of the day on this beautiful day in Brewster. Dace, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Feel good. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Second time we've had you on this year, and you've really grown in your performance. You've been a late inning guy and also a long inning guy coming in early spots. Is there a position that you prefer more, coming in early versus coming in late?
Not necessarily. I'd like to say that I'd rather come out of the bullpen because I feel like I have a much more aggressive mentality going out there on the mound, throwing strikes and throwing it hard too.
Along the vein of throwing strikes, Scott Winterburn said that you are in and around the zone relentlessly, which is a big reason for getting a lot of swings and misses. Can you talk about how that progression has worked out?
Well, with the hitters out here, they're all good. So, you're going to have to throw in the strike zone sometime. And fact of the matter is making good pitches versus bad pitches is what's going to get you in trouble out here.
Dace, you're getting a ton of fans, especially on your off-speed pitches. Have you changed the way that you're throwing them at all, or the way you hide the baseball, your mechanics, anything?
I've not changed one thing since I learned my curveball back in high school. Coach Tom held. No, I throw it as hard as I can, and I throw it 12-6, and it gets people out, so I'll stick with that.
Have you added any velocity on the fastball or anything?
I have since going to school. I was probably just low 90s, maybe 90 coming out of high school, and lately I've been low 90s to mid 90s.
And what does a gym day look like for you? Where do you start when you go over to Body Strong, and where does the gym day usually finish?
It always starts with lower body and ends with either a core or upper body, but lately I've actually been doing some insanity workouts, so that's been keeping me in shape for the 2 mile when I get back to school.
Can you quickly explain that? Insanity workouts, you said?
It's all a bunch of cardio, and that's really it. You jump around, you run in place, you do high knees and all that sort of stuff, but it's all cardio.
Whose idea was this?
It was mine. My back started bothering me early in the season out here in the summer, and I wanted to take some time off from heavy weights on my back, so I figured I'd try out Insanity, a little free weight, body weight action, and it's worked out pretty well for me.
It feels like to us, the broadcasters, you're one of the most automatic guys coming out of the pen this season. Have you gotten a little bit of a different vibe from the guys in the bullpen before you go in at this point in the season when you're, like I said, virtually automatic?
Not really a different vibe. It's more like a confidence just going out there. You have success one outing, you carry that over, and that's what you need out here, consistency, especially as a bullpen pitcher. You don't want to go out there one outing and struggle, and then the next outing be lights out and then struggle again.
So it seems like the entire bullpen has really picked up in a big way in late inning situations when the game is close. Does confidence beget more confidence for you guys?
Yeah, confidence is huge, especially for the bullpen. The hitters are falling like flies right now. So the pitching staff really has to step up, and I think we've done a really good job of that so far this year.
And Dace, on a lighter note, Pat McGee told us that you're a guy who, in camp, and Scott Winterburn mentioned this as well, in camp you have the pitching machine spot on lockdown. How's camp been?
Camp is camp. I'm not really a big fan of kids or anything like that, but, I like to have fun, and so I'll always be out there trying to make fun of kids, and it's fun for me, so I do anything I can do to stay busy and have fun at the same time.
Dace, I guess I half believe that response, and I really appreciate you joining us on the Catch of the Day.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll shoot it back over to Brandon, who's diamond side.